dream to flutter the national flag at some of the highest mountains, highest points, and the remotest corners of this earth, right from Everest, from Himalayas to the Andes, from the Alps, from the Caucasus to the Antarctic. And this sometimes gave me a feeling that what am I chasing? An impossible dream. Sometimes it was frustrating, the limited resources, funds, but then I didn't want it to give away my dream, because by that time I was breathing the dream day in and day out. Every blood drop was screaming about the dream. How could I let go of? And it was so real, and the visualization was so real that me and my dreams were not two separate entities anymore. It just became one. And I was committed to my dream. And I dared and allowed myself to dream big. And I wanted to give my all, whatever it takes, with choice. And I knew the path that I was choosing, the consequence of it. And I assumed full responsibility of my choices. And with that, the journey so far had been quite adventurous. Something like this. This was in Antarctica, and it was howling winds, I think the sound. And I woke up my team member. I told that, hey, it's wind. And I told, are you kidding? What do you expect in Antarctica? It will be wind. There will be katabatic wind. And just after that, this was the outcome. That's our tent. But then it could be even more adventurous. This was in Carsten's Pyramid in Papua New Guinea. And when we had to cross this, we knew that if I fall off, my dead body would also not be found. And when I was having that, should I not? The other guy, he just walked just like it was as a highway. And he came. And sometimes words of encouragement helps a lot. And he just told, you can do it, come on. And I started walking. While my friend was doing a video recording of this, because he thought that if I die, it would have a video evidence that he didn't push. What an honor it is to flutter the tricolor at the top of Indonesia, at the top of Oceania and Australia. It is one of the 7 summits, and I am really feeling so proud to be an Indian. 3 cheers to ASEAN, 3 cheers to India, 3 cheers to Indonesia, 3 cheers to Bangladesh. Yay! And the next one, so the intensity of adventure was increasing and increasing. To that, well, that's me hanging from a helicopter. I got rescued through a long line helicopter. My friend actually put James Bond music behind that, but I couldn't play here because it will be a copyright issue. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain. Life is full of adventures. Yeah, so what we are facing right now is uncertainty. And we embrace uncertainty because in mountains, you can be sure of only one thing. That's the uncertainty. And yes, while doing so, I had, by the way, my name is Satyarup Siddhanta. And I have climbed the highest mountains and the highest volcanoes of all the 7 continents. And I take immense pride in putting India's name in the world arena by becoming the Guinness World Record holder for being the youngest. Now you might know that youngest at the age of 36 years is like 35 years a month. there must be something wrong with the sport, because we hear like 2 years guy did that, 3 years guy did that, but like look, something is wrong with the sport. But yeah, but if as a kid somebody would have told me that one day you will climb mountains, it would have been so cruel a joke on me, because I was diagnosed with asthma when I was 8 years old, and it took me probably a lifelong time to get rid of it, and I started train my body while I was in college, and till the time I couldn't even think of running 100-meter without the aid of an inhaler. But then, yeah, sometimes my situation would be like a fish taken out of the water. But then transformation happens, and I worked on myself to live without the inhaler. It took 7 years, but I'm glad that I could take that step. And eventually, now when I look back at this whole journey so far, I look at awe and kind of disbelief, because every time when I take a step on the high altitude, in the dead zone in 8,000 meters, 7,000 meters, I feel that this path I was never meant to take. And that gives me such a sense of gratitude that, you know, that it helps me to stay grounded, and it helps me to even dream bigger and bigger and bigger, and the impossible dreams. And in this whole process, I also realized that it's not only about the dreams, or not about just the magnitude of the dreams, but it's about who you become to achieve the dream. Now when things goes wrong, when the dreams are shattered and broken and strangled, what do you do? Who do you become? And this happened in 2015 at Everest Base Camp, when we were about to climb, and the dreams were started to unfold. Everything was fairy tale thing, yes. A dream which I saw in 2010 that I am going to climb Mount Everest one day. I was coming up, and an earthquake killed 10,000 people in Nepal. 21 people in the base camp because of an avalanche, and my dreams were strangled. What do you do? The money was lost. What do you do? It's like pulling yourself one more time. Falling is not failing. Not to get up is failing. And I eventually went the next year and climbed Mount Everest. But then this journey, you know, life, I mean, like, the mountains taught me a lot of things. And when I think that, you know, that am I fearless? The answer is no. That fear itself made me go for that extra run. That fear made me go for that extra cycling or the swimming. And I didn't wanted the fear to cripple me, but I wanted the fear to enable my dreams. And with that fear, I channelized it and used it in my favor. And finally, like, you know, on May 21st, 2016, I climbed the top of Mount Everest and fluttered the India flag at the top. The journey, again, like, you know, it comes with bits and pieces. I still remember that day when I couldn't go to office. You know why? Because I had 44 rupees left in my bank account that time, and the minimum amount to take from an ATM is 100 rupees, and I couldn't take an auto to go back to the office, because I had taken immense loans. Somebody was talking today morning about that loans trap you. But then what else could I do? I had to use that to follow my dream, and thanks to the banks who gave me the loans. And but then this helped me to find out more avenues. I started doing consulting at multiple companies. I used to leave from my house at 9 o'clock in the morning and come back after 2 jobs. I used to come back at home at 11:30 in the night and still had to find out a time for my exercise, because I knew that if I don't, I might die. And I don't go to mountains to die. I go to mountains to feel alive. And then I have also, so what do you do today? Because we all have dreams, right? What do you do today to go towards one more step towards your dream? Even if it is just a millimeter, what steps are you taking today? I still vividly remember to sell women's clothes and women's bags in those high risers, putting a stall, because I knew that will help me to sharpen my marketing skills so that I can go and approach more people for my sponsorship. I knew that money will help me to buy that another gear so that I don't compromise on the safety. And I'm proud that I have done that step. I have taken that step. And I knew that inch by inch, I was going towards my dream. And eventually, I realized the dreams are very dangerous things and very costly thing also. You have to pay for your dreams with perseverance, with grit, with resilience, and many more. Standing today, I had 4 consecutive years of, my North Pole expedition got cancelled for the last 4 years. It taught me perseverance. In today's world of instant gratification, that I want now, it was a tight slap on myself. 4 years. So dreams, if you take 1 ounce of, 1 teaspoonful of excuse and add it to dream, and boom, you become a wish. And this wish is so loyal to you that it will stay till your deathbed. And at the deathbed also you will think that I wish I would have done that. And those are not like I wish I would have worked for 10 more hours in office. No, small things. Whereas you take the dream and put a little bit of strategy around it, boom, it becomes a target. The choice is yours. If I can play this video, please. This is in South Pole.
Dream big and chase your dreams. Nothing is impossible. You have a choice. A choice for the dream to be just a wish in your deathbed, or to fulfill the dream into a reality. So, chase your dreams, and I am very, very proud to be an Indian.
In this whole process, I realized that these adversities, even the COVID and all, it implanted a belief system that yes, I too can. It doesn't matter, mountain doesn't discriminate who you are, whether you are a millionaire or a billionaire or you are from the rag. It doesn't discriminate. But your attitude towards the mountain will actually determine what the mountain wants to give you. And that implementing that belief system that I think that took me to even expanding my dreams. And this is in Antarctica. Now, when we were trying to figure out which side should we go, like now, we were skiing towards the South Pole, and we were dropped at 89 degrees south. Some said this side, some said this side. And I was smart, and I told that, oh, don't worry, we have the sun, we can find out the direction. Only to later realize that in the southern hemisphere, in the summertime, the sun never sets. So you can't know that whether it is setting or it's So when the sun doesn't show you the direction, when the sun can't show you the direction, what do you do? Which direction do you go? All you take is a compass. This compass, you align yourself to the opposite direction of the north, and you start skiing and skiing and skiing. In our life, what we really want is this, and what actually more than often is we go this. Results in unhappiness. I wish. If you really want, take that compass out align yourself to the dream and start walking, even if it's baby steps. And then you'll realize, just like in the, when you were nearing your destination, when you reach the South Pole, this is what the east, west, north, south looks like. Everything is north, because when you are at the bottom of the earth, whichever direction you go, right, left, this, it's all north. So when you follow your dreams, trust me, every direction that you take, every step you take is your true north. Thank you everyone, and dream big and chase your dreams. Thank you.